Hello again, and welcome to Bible Studies. Today we are on question 55 of the Westminster Shorter Catechism. And our proof text will be in the English Standard Version of the Bible. Question 55. What is forbidden in the third commandment? Answer. The third commandment forbiddeth all profaning or abusing of anything whereby God makes himself known. And Leviticus 19:12 is our first proof text, and we read, You shall not swear by my name falsely, and so profane the name of your God. I am Yahweh. And Matthew 5:33 through 37. Again you have heard that it was said of those of old, You shall not swear falsely, but shall perform to the Lord what you have sworn. But I say to you, do not take an oath at all, either by heaven, for it is the throne of God, or by the earth, for it is his footstool, or by Jerusalem, for it is the city of the great King. And do not take an oath by your head, for you cannot make one hair white or black. Let what you say be simply yes or no. Anything more than this comes from evil. And James 5:12, we read, But above all, my brothers, do not swear, either by heaven or by earth or by any other oath, but let your yes be yes and your no be no, so that you may not fall under condemnation. So we have here the profaning or the abusing of anything whereby God makes himself known. Third commandment forbids us using irreverently or wrongly any of the things which God makes himself known by. Everything connected with God is holy and sacred. Yet it is common to hear God's names being taken in vain and used lightly and thoughtlessly as a curse. Also, when things go wrong in our lives or when some terrible tragedy occurs, people will often blame God, casting doubt on his goodness, wisdom, and holiness. To think and talk in this way is to take God's name in vain. We can also take God's name in vain by sneering and mocking at the doctrines of his word, or at the life of godliness, or at Christians who are trying to live to God's glory in obedience to his word. Similarly, if we call ourselves Christians and then live in a way which brings dishonor and reproach on the name of God or Christ, then again we are profaning and abusing something which God uses as a way of making himself known in the world. But there are many other ways in which we become guilty of taking God's name in vain. If we just speak of him without thought or awe, we are guilty. If we fail to attend worship when we should, we are guilty of breaking this commandment as well. If when we attend worship, we while away the time by sleeping or daydreaming about other things, then we are taking the Lord's name in vain. Isaiah pointed out that Israel broke this commandment by offering worship which was not wholehearted. The Lord refused to accept their worship and declared his unhappiness with it. And he says, Bring no more vain oblations. Incense is an abomination unto me. The new moons and Sabbaths, the calling of assemblies, I cannot away with. It is iniquity, even the solemn meeting. Your new moons and your appointed feasts my soul hateth. They are a trouble unto me. I am weary to bear them. Isaiah chapter 1, verses 13 and 14, the KJV. We have the same warning in the New Testament where Christ says in Matthew 23, verse 14, Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites! For a pretense ye make long prayer, therefore ye shall receive my greater damnation. Therefore ye shall receive the greater damnation. So, what is forbidden in the third commandment? Answer: the third commandment forbiddeth all profaning or abusing of anything whereby God maketh himself known. Until next time, this has been Bible Studies. God bless.